All right. Welcome back to another Shoe Snob unboxing video series, One Take Wonders. Here we are with something new. It's been a long time. Been crazy busy. I rarely have a spare 15-20 minutes, not to mention the prep work it takes to build my studio here. But all jokes aside, I got some shoes to unbox and gonna get back at it. So here we are with something new by Berwick. So Berwick's a brand, been around forever, Spanish brand. Started, with Goodyear welted shoes way back when. I did a review of them on my blog years ago. I don't remember how many years ago, to be honest. 10 plus. Some great shoes they sent me, really comfortable. I don't even know what happened to those shoes. I probably sold them, but great shoes. Haven't really seen much of them since then, but now with the new whole Loro Piana casual comfort, we all live in Monaco type of style, Berwick's coming back with a vengeance on what has been coined a Palma Flex loafer. Now that's not the actual name of the loafer, but that's what my associate decided to call them, which I think makes a lot of sense. They're not made in Palma de Mallorca, but potato, made in Spain. Palma Flex, super flexible suede loafers. So yeah, so this is an interesting combination here, because we have a combination of these Berwick loafers being sold on my Shoe Snob Marketplace. If you haven't checked that out, definitely do that, but we'll get more into that. But let's take a look at these, because I actually think these are really cool. So the Berwick Palma Flex, real name is 5542. Good luck remembering that. In the Go Rain Janus Sujero, which is like a cigar light color, sand color. Pisa Goma Sommelier, made in Spain. Size 40.5. My typical size, UK 6.5, US 7.5. All right. Well, nice, decent packaging. Got your Berwick bag, just one. I never understand just one, but I understand it, but I don't understand. I understand it because you save money. I don't understand it because shoes get ruined when you cramp them into one bag. All right. Well, they're nicely packaged at least. You got some stuffing to protect, wrapped so that they don't touch each other. And let's get them out. Get them out. So here we are with the Palma Flex by Berwick. Now, I gotta say, if I was a rich man, which I'm not, I would probably never spend money on a shoe like this that Loro Piana charges, which is, I don't know, $1,000. It's the height of ridiculousness. If you like to throw away your money, by all means. But I'd much rather have 5 of these than one of those, because in reality there's only so much quality you can put into this, and it's really just the suede and maybe the sole. But one rubber sole versus the other, which is one gonna last longer? Who knows? So I like that a brand like Berwick made a sensible, affordable option. Well, you can even find stuff like this at Zara now. But if you don't want to wear Zara, because they do know how to kind of cheap it down, because they're a big, very smart, powerful brand who has access to a lot of things, and you want to go something that is good quality, but is not a 500 plus for a unlined suede, stitched, Blake stitched, whatever, cemented. I don't even know what kind of construction, but it's a Flex, so it's a Blake's. Looks like a Blake. It's very interesting. 270 Blake. Interesting construction here. But anyway, a very easy shoe to make, so to speak. in the sense that it's not a ton of steps. It's not like a welted shoe. Then they're not worth more than $200-300 maximum. I mean, I just think it's hard to justify those prices. At a point, you're paying for prestige, you're paying for a name. So these Berwick 1707 Palma Flex loafers are $200. Now they're $200 on the Shoe Snob Marketplace. I don't actually know if they're give or take $5 or $10 elsewhere. They might be $195 somewhere. They might be $220 at another place. Depending on the profit margin of every place that sells them. But we sell them for $200, and they come in 23 colors. Yes, 23 different options. Suede. So it's the mecca for this this casual comfort flex suede loafer. Now, I gotta say, with me and these, for me, key is the last. And I do think Berwick made a nice last. A lot of times, especially Spanish-made ones, they're overly round. And that's what I can't stand, something that's just like a pancake on your toe. I like a little bit of elongation, a little bit of narrowness. I have a narrow foot, and I like slim clothing. So overly round, especially in a summer-style loafer, to me just looks weird. So I like the last that it's on. It's it's not crazy narrow, but it's not overly round. It's nice. It's got a nice shape to it. Now, my colleague, who actually is the one that sells these on my Shoe Snob Marketplace, his idea was that they ran small. But I think it depends on how you like things to fit. So I took my normal size. With a sock, they fit, how to put it, comfortable. They fit kind of, I had the word earlier as I was thinking of what to say, but they fit like relaxed, right? Now, check it out, because here you can see them on my feet, and you can see they're not super tight, they're relaxed. Let's have a look. So as you can see, they fit. 40.5 is the right size. That's with a sock, but granted, I'd probably wear these sockless. And truth be told, I like my loafers, especially suede, especially unlined, even tighter. So ideally, I would have went to a 40, which is a half size down from my normal size. So if you like a snug fit, especially in a unlined suede loafer, which these are unlined, very relaxed, very, there's nothing, keeping you in there except for the material here. I recommend half sizing down. Now, if you want a relaxed fit, you're going to wear these with socks, or you want the ability to wear them with socks, and you don't want them so snug, stick with your same size. But me personally, I like a snug fit. Next one I get will be a half size down. Now, these I will say, partly because I work with the guy that supplies these, I will actually wear these. I will wear a model like this because I don't have one in my own collection, and I think it's great for that knock around type wear, or sometimes, okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna wear them in my shop because they're not my brand, but there are days where I want to be comfortable. Okay, I can't lie. Sometimes I'm tired. I would just want to be comfortable. I don't want to think. I don't want to wear leather-soled shoes on when I'm going to the movie theater. You know what I mean? Or whatever. Going to the mall or taking my wife around. I want to be somewhat comfortable. I don't want to have to think too hard. But then I don't just want to wear sneakers, because I feel like, it's like either dress shoes or sneakers. Okay, I have nice sneakers, so to speak, or I could wear it's kind of fusion shoes, but I think this is a great medium where, I always like to wear a button style shirt or a polo. I rarely wear like just plain t-shirts. So I always have a sense of, smart casual, and I think these fit a great, I think these blend well with that idea, and they really feel a need. So, you know, I may have trash talked Loro Piana's price, but I think they were really smart in kind of breaking the industry with this type of look and style. And it's no wonder that people have been, that it's been so popular and people have sought it out because, you know, it's easy to wear. It looks good. It looks smart. It's comfortable. And well, Loro Piana's no, but this is at a great price. So what more could you ask for? Especially when you realize that they come in 23 colors. So there's every color you can think of, like peach to olive to 7 different shades of tan and 3 different shades of gray. It's nice. I got my eye on the rust pair because I got a few rust colored clothing that I sometimes find hard to match. So I'm going to go for those with size 40 next. But anyway, now, yes, partially, this is not my product, but as an extension, partly my product. But again, I don't associate myself with things I don't really like. These I love. I will start wearing these on the weekends in my suburban life. And I will enjoy them because they are comfortable. I like the color of the sole. You see, sorry, I'm just going on tangents here and there. But a lot of them come with white. And white, okay, white is, you know, classic. It's standard. I like white. But I really like this kind of, I don't even know what you call this beige sole. I think it really, it's not so standoutish as the white. Doesn't like super contrast. And it, you know, it's a little more subtle, so to speak, but still gives that, you know, that look for those that like that. So yeah, the Berwick Palma Flex. Half size down if you like a nice snug fit. Stick with your same size if you want to feel relaxed. This is the Suede, which, to be honest, I don't even remember the color, what it's called on the marketplace, but I'm sure you'll find it. I'll link directly to the collection, but also this product just in case you really like that one and you want to go with that. And again, check out my Shoe Snob Marketplace. It's a great site with lots of cool things, and I think you'll enjoy. So if you're like me and looking for that in-between shoe where you don't want to go so casual as a sneaker, but sometimes you just don't want to wear a shoe with a heel, here's your happy medium right there. Take your wife to the mall and to lunch and to the grocery shop and to this and that. Boom. Casual, comfortable, easy, breezy, $200 PZ. Thanks for tuning in as always. Do stay tuned for more and wishing everybody a wonderful day. Take care. Bye.